全集中水の呼吸11の型凪
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Lawrence here, and I'm back again with yet another video. And today we will be unboxing something special, something that I'm very excited to unbox for quite some time. And that is the GIYU Tomioka Figuarts Zero figure. So it's a series from Bandai Namco that tends to be shonen jump based. So they do series like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and of course Demonslayer, just to name a few. What's particularly significant about the Figuarts Zero series is that one of their main focuses is to ensure that the figure looks exactly as the character on the anime. We will be unboxing character from the Demonslayer franchise, and that is my man, my boy, the water Hashira himself, GIYU Tomioka. Just quickly, first impressions of this particular figure is that if you look, I don't know if you can see that, this figure in its own is quite promising, and you can see how detailed already it looks. So just kind of quickly examine the box here. So it's a see-through box. It's very compact, unlike most other figures, because we're not anticipating pieces here. We're just gonna get that one piece. It looks like it's gonna be a pre-built piece that's not gonna have a lot of accessories. So when you get in there, there's no building needed, which is fantastic. On the side here, we got GIYU, and again, the other side is just the see-through side. The back of it just shows what to be expected inside. I think approximately it's around $70 to $80, give or take. And so from that price point, I would say it's now hovering in that mid to high price point range. So definitely it's, when you're paying for that much money, obviously you're looking for as much quality as possible. And I think just kind of, so a quick first glance of it, it does look like that it will be just that. You can see a couple of stamps, so Bandai stamp. Key things that I did notice is that this has this seal. And Tamashii Nations, in their website, it essentially says that it's a place for products with souls placed into them by Japanese master craftsmen. That sounds very promising. Again, specifically speaking from that price point, you are going to be getting that. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's commence this unboxing operation. The inside of the box, again, just a plastic mold, nothing much there. There's this piece of carton. I'm not sure what. Out of the box, the only thing that's seeping out is his face. So as you can see right there. Woo, look at that. That looks like my boy GIYU. Put an image of GIYU somewhere on the screen here just to kind of compare and contrast, but right away, we know that we're getting a solid. So like I said before, there's nothing to build here. It's just straight up the figure at this point. This is what it looks like, right? Figuarts Zero GIYU Tomioka. So none of these parts are moving. If you kind of want to like focus on the detail of this one. So if you look at the face, we're looking at straight up GIYU Tomioka's face right there. There's no joke. That's him at this point. It's made of PVC and ABS kind of combination. So it does feel quite premium actually. Level of detail is superb on this one. And his cloak, that is impeccable. Look at the quality, look at the precision, and look at the level of detail. The folds, his nitrine blade looks exactly like his actual nitrine blade. So from the top, you can see this water, the waterfall sort of like bursts of water surrounding him, some sort of a force field. So these kind of like white protrusions all over the water sprouts. I don't really know what that is. So If you guys know what that is, I'd like to know. But this, the only thing I can think about in terms of problem-wise, there's pieces, especially these things that are kind of popping out the water, the part of the water thing. It's like it's moving, so it doesn't look like this will come off. So like he's properly seated onto this water chamber here, so it doesn't look like this will easily come off. Like they've done a really wonderful job with his hair. Like you could actually see like specific bunches of his hair, so that's really good. It's actually magnificent. I'm a big fan of how good this looks. It's kind of weird to hold. It looks like a ball. So just be careful there. So at the back of his cloak, you could actually see Metsu, the character, the kanji for Metsu, which means extermination in Japanese. So they even went all out when it comes to the detail of that one. The level of detail is so good on this one, and I'm really impressed overall how this looks. Just to do like a height kind of comparison here, this is not a very tall figure by any means. This is Rei, and I think she's around 7 to 8. So I mean, but then again, GIYU is squatting down, so yeah, definitely that's not gonna be as tall. But overall, if you kind of compare this with the 7 inches, even with the water burst, with the water sprout there, it's not even comparable. You're looking at a fairly smaller figure here. So it's not a conventional size, but I think overall it's worth it. So anyways, just final thoughts on this figure. If I'm gonna give this a rating, honestly, I will give this a really solid 4.78 out of 5. That's 4. Yes, it's a weird decimal number. So my reasons for that is definitely number one is the quality, the level of detail. That's definitely a major contender, what makes this figure awesome. And finally, there's just no, like, it's one figure. You don't have to put anything together to build this. So it's just out of the box, ready to go, right? So that's obviously a plus. I'm not gonna give this a full marks by any means, and the major reason for that is probably the price. The price for this thing, again, with that $80 price tag, I still think that they could have done a little bit better. They could have probably made this in the 60s or even lesser than that. Again, I can't blame them. It's obviously, you know, it's a business choice, but overall I do think that that's the only thing holding this figure back as far as recommendation. If you're in the market for a GIYU figure, I highly recommend this one. It's top quality. You're looking at the level of detail is insane. So anyways, what do you guys think? Is this a figure worthy to be added to your collection? Please let me know down below. If you like this video, please like and comment down below, and subscribe if you aren't already, as I will be doing a couple more unboxings, especially Figuarts Zero related content in the next little while here. Anyways, that's been it. Thanks for watching. If that's the case, then I'll talk to you later. See ya.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
There's just like there's a deformity in his hand there. I don't know if you could see that, but.
何？お前はもう死んでいる。